This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Paramatch, and Local Lifestyle.
Oh, yeah, what a shot that is. He has to be, I would say, in Spain up there with Daniel Doyle KO for accessing the offside. If you overpitch it outside off stump, he just leans on it beautifully. That's a lovely shot. It really is a lovely shot. And one of the more peculiar ways to get out, he backs away, it hits his back leg and goes onto the off stump. Quite remarkable. It's a loose shot. If he just stood still, it would have been a massive wide down the leg side. But he decides to back away. And yeah, well, yeah, don't know how else you can surmise that. It's a poor shot first ball. You've got to wonder why he's backing away so far. And the first over, there'll always be a couple of boundaries and always seems to be a wicket or two, that's for sure. You can see that'll be disappointment as Golden Duck. That's a nice looking stroke. This first over's had a bit of everything. We've had a 6, a couple of 4s and a wicket.
Guilty of stealing 5 runs back there, to be honest. But anyway, this is going to be no doubt about it. It's 4 more to Prince Demand. Just could have taken a wide. Said, well, why have one when I can have more? And that's going to be an uppercut for a Maximo. Prince is pretty hot early in the day.
Yeah, he is. And once again, it's a short ball outside off stump. Just has to catch up with it. That's easy pickings for a player of Prince's calibre.
It's a tactic that you actually talked about a little bit.
No, but I think so.
Tell you why, because the ball's in play and you're holding it. Anyway, this is going to be 4, as it's going to be just a little bit too straight that time to Prince Demand. Wishing him and his family all the best. This is lifted up and there's nobody out here. So that's going to be 4 more. Anyway, this is up in the air. Now, I feel like someone's going to reach this. And it's taken. Well, that's a very, very good catch by Faisal Safraz. He put his name on it there. It was always kind of curving away from him, so he did well to get the hands around it and hold on. And so a dangerous hitter has to walk back. Raja Waka gone for 5. It's 43 for 2.
Yeah, the left arm seamer going across him, using that natural angle. He tries to pump it, but the angle works against him. Had a very good catch in the end. I wasn't too sure he was going to get there, but took it pretty comfortably.
Yeah. Billowell facing up. Oh, where does it pitch? He likes it. He's gone. It's going to be a Golden Duck. Does it pitch in line? My instinct was yes. And I think the other two are beyond debate. Let's have a look.
Yeah, that's out for me. I think that's pretty jaded. Pitching on leg. And it's not swinging back in, but hits him on the back leg. So
it's one of those rare ones, I think. Oh, it's edged and it's just out of the grasp of the fielder. That's pretty close to a hat trick. We saw a drop one the other day. Right now, it's going to be 4 more runs. Ilahi. Asjad comes on to bowl over number 5. And he's driven away. It's a long chase there for Wakab. It's about a coin flip at this game.
Oh.
It's a 25-yarder from Asjad. And I think that Ilahi enjoys the extra time. Pitched up, and this is hit away from the fielder. In fact, it's going to be 4 just inside the rope. Now he's going to go for more. This is just belted across the line. That is going to carry all the way. Maximo! Ilahi's made a very good start here. This is what we talk about all the time. You don't mind losing wickets if you've got the depth, and as long as those batters haven't wasted balls, and Ilahi has hit the ground running.
Yeah, and Prince needed just someone to come in and maybe take a little bit of the pressure off him, and that's what he's getting right now. So, good hitting, good striking.
In decent shape. It's 73 for 3 after 5. I know you love an anti-climax, but anyway, it's going to be more from Prince as he starts the second half of the innings with 4. It's a fraction too short. He's eyeing off a big score here. Charges and belts it, and that could go over the fence. It has. Maximo! Anyway, it's going to be 50 for Prince Demand. Brings it up in 19 balls. And well, right now, with him at the crease, the Dragons feel like they're in control of this game. He knocks him over, and that was one of those balls that he probably had to hit straight, Corey, but he tries to hit across. It's 50 and out for Prince Demand. 87 for 4. Ali with a big breakthrough.
That's where you bowl to him. You've got to be full, you've got to be straight, because he can go a little bit across it. So the option to come around the wicket, which I don't usually advise, works. And it's a huge wicket because that can be the difference between a 160 and a 140.
Well, I think for me, the angle isn't as important as the line here. And the line is that kind of in between where I think it was just in such a habit of clipping to leg or driving and kind of cover point that was a clear one, I think, to hit straight. And Prince picks the wrong option. Just look at the little gap as well that's created by him trying to go leg side, opens that front shoulder. But I feel like it's a big moment in this game, 87 for 4.
Yeah, game on again. Big wicket.
Anyway, this is outside the leg stump and just clipped away by Elahi, who takes over the main man title now, doesn't he? He's made a very bright start. Maximo takes him to 29 off just 7. Anyway, this is lifted up and it's going to be away from the fielder. Going to bowl the long ball again and it's going to go a long way off the bat. Maximo!
It wasn't pretty.
Well, they got the fence for some protection. Anyway, this is lifted up and out of the ground. Don't worry, it's away from the kids. Maximo. And Elahi is 41 off 9. Keeps the ball and he bowls over number 8. He's going to get hit square of the wicket. This is going to be 4 as well. Well, that's an edge, and it's going to be 50 for Elahi, who will bring it up with a bit of a streaky shot, but still, it's a good contribution. Takes only 13 balls to bring up his half century, the second 50 of the innings. And he could have taken 1 to get the single and get the strike, but instead he gets 6. Maximo! Anyway, here is over number 9. We say it all happens in the 9th. It's going to start with 4 runs. Oh, this is going to be a full toss, and it's going to be out. Well, that ball never touches the ground from the moment it leaves the hand of Umar Mohammed. Wakazia finds the ball. And
made good ground to his left, take a couple of steps and holds on to it.
It's a good technique. Well, does he? Because it could be gone first ball.
Oh.
And it will be out on the rebound. Well, it was a classic Arnold Palmer. Just kind of bounced out, but hung in the air long enough, like picking an apple off a tree. Hassan takes the catch. It may not be. Wow, it's a great effort, but I think it's just gone over the rope for 6. Maximo. Now this is hit straight. Does it have the distance? Don't think so. Asjad prowls around. He misjudges it. It's going to be 4. Dragons 154 plus this. Gets a piece of it. Now they should go for 2 here. Clean pickup. It's a long throw though, and I think that Aktadar will beat it out. And now, for no reason, they try and run Amjad back to the other end. Hey, what a great last over from Safdar. There were 6 in total. And the final score for the Dragons, 156 for 6. So it's slightly above average, but certainly not out of sight. Hosahal Ospitalet will have the right of reply.
Yeah, this should be a good chase. Elahi and Prince were the 2 players to stand out. Really good 50s from those 2. Prince again showing his prowess over the offside. Elahi hitting it a bit more straight. Good innings. Good bit of cricket. And this game's still on.
He could have left alone. Catchable. And it's taken. That's a proper ice cream cone job there, but it is a wicket in the first over. Elahi will break through, and it's 1 for 1. And once again, you can see Elahi's one of these left armers. He gets to, if anything, gets a little bit of right to left. Doesn't really bring the ball straight down the line. And you can see Latif just lost his shape there. Probably not your classical opening batter's technique, but he's got Derek for company.
A lot. There is a lot of good teams. So that's a nice shot through the offside. That'll be a boundary. Conventional cricket from Asjad Butt there. And 4 runs to the total.
I want to try and work out when your last one was. Here's Rajawaka.
I can tell you.
Oh, has he nicked this? He's gone. And he must have got a little feather again. History repeating in 5 minutes because he chases a ball that he probably shouldn't have here. This time it's a little feather. And Manib takes the catch. Big moment early. Sohal 13 for 2.
Oh, wicket, isn't it? Asjad Butt's sort of been the glue of this team. It's a really loose-looking drive, and he'll have to go feather edge through. So, wicket falls around the wicket, wide half volley, just gets that feather edge through to the keeper.
So pretty big.
So that top 5 that you've mentioned there, that's been hit away. That is that's a national level top 5 from Malta. Who's their bowling?
In the air. Is this getting away from the fielder? It is not. And Akhtar to his preferred side is going to clean up So Hamid break through the wicket. Sohail on the ropes, 30 for 3.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be one push too much here for Sohail. Can't see them getting these runs. And, well, the Dragons just doing what they need to do. Can I just clarify before I jump? I said I would end my hiatus in 2024 for Peacock Friday.
Yeah. Anyway, this is in the air, and to be honest, it should be another one. It will be. So things going from bad to worse to whatever's below that for Sohail at the moment. It's 33 for 4. Waka with his second wicket.
Well, I even think if Prince bowled off spin, he'd take a wicket right now because, yeah, they're into that sort of middle to lower order and they're not dealing with the pace off.
Adil Shah with his second catch of the innings. Right, this is in the air. Now Prince is lurking. He's going to call it and he's going to catch it. Well, he's either get caught or be hit by it. And so Safdar goes for 4. Hamid's bowling a brilliant spell here as well. Dragons may just clicking at the right time here after a slow start to the tournament. It's 41 for 5. You comment anyway. This is Corey Rutgers. Back, and just to the left. I even let you have that one. That's going to go off the warning. I can draw teams for you. Anyway, this is lifted up and it is taken. Well, what a wonderful catch that is by Jabbar Hamid. And, well, poor Sohail, this cannot take a trick. He robs him of a Maximo. He goes tightrope walking. This is hit up in the air, catching opportunity, slightly misjudged but taken. So that's 7 out now. And Asad Ali, well, he had a long run up. He's got a long walk back now. As Sohail basically getting ripped apart at the seams. It's 50 for 7. Nishan Rico.
Another one, Vinny. The janitor.
Well, Prince Demand is absolutely... This is nicely played by Halim. Tag 3 people.
Is it the blue and gold?
Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. But this is another great shot from Halim. And there'll be a bit of a longer break because we started a bit early this morning. And we'll start in about 50 minutes. Anyway, right now, perfect execution of the long barrier. I think it did stay wide. It won't matter anyway because next ball's smashed out of the ground. Maximo. I can't go into.
So I have brought this
I can't go into the discussions from the committee, but the committee voted that, for example, even for Western Cup, it'll be decided on points. So it's possible that you could lose 4-5 and win. That was the discussion. By the way, this game's over. It's 86 for 8 after the 10. So a bit of a partnership to finish. They came in at 50 for 8 and they put on 36. We can pick up this discussion in the break and also put your thoughts in the chat. ECN European Cricket Network.